Today's video, we're going to do a wood cutout sun catcher, and I'm going to do something a little bit different that I've been doing on the videos that you've probably seen or maybe have not seen. So we cut these wood cutouts on our laser machines and we fill them with crushed glass, shell, things like that, and resin. But today we're going to be using Elmer's glue as an alternative for people who have like resin allergies or just want a different alternative. And I'm also going to be using a plastic bag instead of the paper transfer tape that I've been using, and we're going to try to create that backer that we can stick the glue to so that we can fill it with crushed glass. So I started by painting the wood cutout black on the front and back, and I just took a Ziploc bag and I taped it to the piece of cardboard that we ship these cutouts on. So your wood cutout is going to come shrink wrapped to this cardboard piece. And then you can just use a Ziploc bag that you have like in your kitchen or whatever. And then you're going to stick the outline with glue to the back. Now, I will say this, I just did a little touch points to stick it for the 6-inch, but for the larger ones, you're going to want to use, you're going to put Elmer's glue all over the back so that it'll adhere and keep everything in, and then you're going to want to put Elmer's glue on the edges. So here I normally fill the openings with crushed glass first, then resin. So I'm going to start by adding the Elmer's glue first, and then I'm going to add the crushed glass. So I'm just using this tool from Dollar Tree, and I super zoomed so that you could see what I was doing here, because when you pour in the glass and then pour the resin in, like that method, it's a little bit different than the Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue is really thick. It is a little bit more difficult to work with. And then I just added glass and glue, and layered, and then squish it around to cover all of the glass pieces. Now, I will tell you that if you wanted to use this alternative, because number one, it is more cost effective than resin, but it is more time consuming, but the glue shrinks and it almost disappears in a way. But it does hold the glass in, but it's not going to be as durable as resin, but it is an alternative. So I'm just showing you how I'm filling this in and each process of doing that. I'm using Treetop is the crushed glass color for the leaves there. Firestorm, Cosmic Coal is black, and then Golden Honey is the yellow color. And like with this tool, I use one end to move the glass around in the glue. And then for this little smaller opening, I'm using the little pointy part to like shift it into the openings. And then you can see that black, and I just poured it into the opening and then pushed it around in the glue and then added more glue. And you're going to let this dry. And I just kept adding more glue until I got it raised to the level with the wood outline. Y'all, it is so hard to explain this tutorial. You're watching, but I'm explaining like why and what I'm doing. This was a live video that I've clipped down and edited so that you can kind of see everything. I have other videos on my Facebook page that you can check out that have different methods, different cutouts that we've done, and you can find them in the video section. And then there's that Firestorm color. It's so pretty. I love that color. We also have a ruby red, and it's more like a vibrant red, and it has not as many like yellows and like darker colors in it, but it's really pretty. So you could see it's basically rinse and repeat the same thing. And then I put in that glue, put in the glass, pushed it around, made sure everything was coated. And you have to just do this on your own and like see how to work with it. It's easy to tell you what I'm doing versus when you're actually doing it. And so my videos are primarily targeted to people who are going to use the videos as a tutorial and also as like just awareness and information so that you can know like, what is it that we do? How do we do it? How can you do it too? And so that's what I try to do with these videos, is try to explain all the details. And I spend a lot more time on my live videos, like explaining step by step, just so I can help you like learn how to do these kind of crafts. So as you can see, this is just the same thing. Each opening is going to be a little bit different. You're going to just manipulate the glue and the glass together, and then make sure you fill it, because like I said, that glue is going to shrink down. And at the end of this video, you're going to see how it looks when the glue has dried. You're going to see like all the glass particles. It's going to look like there's not even any glue in there, and it's just kind of held in there. So I also had a little bit of fallout from the glass when the glue dried. There was a lot of, like I said, shrinking with this Elmer's glue. But I believe in sharing like alternatives with people so that they can know that they have other options when they're crafting. And this is one of those videos. So once you get everything poured in there and you get it all situated, you're going to let your glue dry like overnight, even maybe the day after, before you pull it off of that plastic wrap. And I'm going to show you what the back and the front looks like in just a moment. But we predominantly do resin crafts with these cutouts. And these make really pretty sun catchers. But I wanted you guys to have other options. And this is it. So we've used Deco Art's Triple Thick. We've used Liquid Glass by TriArt. I am a firm believer in not just one method, but many methods, and let people kind of decide what works best for them. So here I'm just dipping that pointy tip into the glue and then picking up the glass and dropping it into the little openings as they're really small. Now here is after it's dried, you can see the glass is really, glimmery and shiny, and you can see the back of it is shiny, but it doesn't look like there's any glue in the front of it. And it isn't as durable, like I said, as the resin, but it is a good alternative. And I definitely recommend you be really careful with this. But if you're just using it to display, I think it's a great alternative. I will put the information below that you can access all of the supplies that I used. Please follow me for more, and thanks for watching.